Good morning. Today we are going to be doing some product reviews. So if you are a lash artist and you have always been wondering what are the best products, what do I use, what products suck, today we're going to learn. Okay, so let me get set up right here and let me turn down my music. Okay, so here's my beautiful lash cart. We are going to, honestly, I'm gonna just go through the products. I'm honestly going to just go through, I'm gonna just go through the products and share with you which products I have enjoyed working with and which products, maybe not so much. Okay, so, but honestly, if I keep it in my lash cart, it's because I like them and I want to continue to use them. Okay. Water always. Alright. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, I'm actually gonna move this chair. And I'm gonna use the other chair. Yes, perfect. That's much better. Okay, so let's go ahead and start our product review. So if you are a lash artist, girl, you know how important it is to find lash products that not only work, but make your application easier, and honestly, that make it easier to work, make your application better, and also give you the desired look that you are looking for. Because there's a lot of lash products. I've tried a whole bunch of different products, and some lashes are better than others. Some tweezers are better than others, some glue are better than others, but everything I'm going to show you in my lash cart is like holy grail, and I swear by it. Okay, so first off, this is my acrylic kit. I got this acrylic kit from Amazon. This holds all of your lash supplies in drawers. Depending on where you're at, like we're in West Texas, so it's super windy, super dusty. There's dirt everywhere. Like that's how it is in West Texas. So you always want to make sure that you have your supplies put up in an organizer like this. You don't ever want to have your supplies just out laying around. Because if you have your supplies out laying around, then you can attract dust, dirt, lint, all that stuff onto your lash supplies, and you don't want to do that. Okay, so and up top, let me actually show you this. Okay, so up top is nothing special. We have just our regular lash spoolies. Lash spoolies I get from Amazon. It's really nothing crazy, nothing special. There's tons of different types of spoolies you could buy on Amazon. There's like the big old pear ones. There's tons of different colored ones. So the ones I have, like they have like a little glitter shimmery on it. My clients love it. They go crazy for it. They also love all the colors. I try to keep my spoolies organized by color. So right now everything's colorful: lime green, pink, blue, because it's summertime. So it's super cute to have you know, like all these different colors. And then once it comes to like Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas time, I usually will keep it stocked with like reds and whites and greens. So I try to go based off of the season, but that's not always the case. But because we're in summertime right now, that's why I have like the deep blue and the lime green and the pinks and all of that. Okay, and next we have our iPads and our lash tape. So these iPads are the flower sort of style. So instead of having like, I know y'all have seen like the long kind of they're just like this, except they don't have the spaces in between, so it's like a long iPad. I like these flower iPads because when you place them on your client's eyes, these ones sit a lot better, especially for a client who has like bigger cheekbones. I noticed that whenever I was using the full ones, not these flower shaped ones, like, you know, if you're a lash tech, you know the other ones are like just like this except they're fuller. So if you were using those, I personally had a harder time lashing some of my clients because the way the iPad sat on top of my client's cheekbones, and then if she talked to me, it would like push the iPad up even more, which I did not like. So these are the flower style iPads, and I love these. I absolutely love these. I've been using them only for a couple months now. Honestly, I barely switched over. Before I was using those full ones, but now I'm using these. Okay. Same thing. These are off Amazon. Nothing crazy special about them. And then for my tape, I do like to use the micropore tape. I also get this from Amazon. I have used this tape for such a long time and it's never given me problems. It's honestly the best tape and the only tape that I swear by, and I get it off Amazon, okay? I have also used this sort of style tape, and this one has more of like, so if you can see, this one has more of like a woven texture, and this one is more of a kind of plasticky texture. I'll only use this lash tape if I absolutely run out of these lash tapes. So I always keep some lash tape on hand, like extra lash tape on hand, but this is the main lash tape that I use and that I swear by. So this is micropore lash tape. You can get it from Amazon. I love it. It's easy to work with. It doesn't pull on my client's skin or their eye area. And I also love this tape because it allows me to work with the lashes. So if I have to work in layers, if I have to like, you know, pull up the eyelids or anything like that, this lash tape is what's gonna help me every single time. So, and then we have our glue ring section and our applicators. This is used for lash bonder, okay, or if you're using like a cream remover, okay, but we have our glue rings. So I like to use the volume glue rings. These are the heart-shaped ones, and I also get these off Amazon. And for the these are, what do you call them, micro swab. I always forget what these are called, but I like these because they're super cute. So you just bend it at the end, and then you put your lash bonder or your cream remover, whatever you're doing, on it, and then you just go across. Let me show you. Okay, mannequin also. So your mannequin, I love these little mannequins from Amazon. They're super great to practice on. This week I actually wanted to do a full classic tutorial with you guys, and I'm going to use this mannequin to show you how to do it, because sometimes, so like usually if I want to do model sets, I will post a model fee, model price, and do it that way, but the girls really aren't choosing classic lashes these days. So I'm gonna just do a tutorial with you guys on the mannequin, okay? But anyway, so this is your micropore brush. If let's say you were to put your bonder or your cream remover on there, all you would do is put it on your brush, and then you would apply it on top of the lash line just like so. Okay, so I really like these brushes. I have used like the little smaller ones. I feel like I have to put a lot of product on them, and it's not getting evenly across the lash line. So that's why I like these micropore brushes, micro swab brushes. I get these from Amazon, okay? All of my throwaway products I get from Amazon. Of course, you could buy products from the, you know, let's say like you have a favorite lash brand and they have all of these products, you know, spoolies and iPads and stuff. If you want to get them from them, go ahead, girl, completely do that. But you can do the same thing from Amazon, and sometimes you can also get more product get more bang for your buck. You know, like usually the girlies who are selling the products and the supplies, they have these on hand to buy too, but they usually charge a little bit more and you get a little less product. So that's just been my experience with it. Okay, also in here we have our cream remover. Sorry, let me back up so you can. Okay, so we also have our cream removers. Now this one is Lion Lash. It's from Lion Lash, and this is the blueberry cream remover. I've worked with this one so many times. It smells so good, and it also is pretty thick in consistency. So this cream remover works like no other. I've had girls come into me who have like lashes like lashes and glue just on their face, and this cream remover does not come to play at all. So I also have another one in here as well too. But I really like that one. The other cream remover I have is from Eyelash Queens. This cream remover is so cute. Okay, first of all, look at the packaging. So it's like a little macaroon sort of packaging, super freaking cute. I got this whenever I was doing brand ambassading for Eyelash Queens. There's like a little bit left in the back, but it was a strawberry cream. I think it's something like what it was called, a strawberry cream remover. It worked wonders. I have like a little bit in the back. I don't even know why I've been keeping it. I honestly need to toss it. So Eyelash Queens, you can go to her site, I believe. Okay, so it used to be Eyelash Queens, but now it's Lash Empire. She like did a rebrand. So if you want to go, I don't have a code. I don't brand ambassador for her anymore. Not because of anything, like products were great. Everything was great, high level products, super up there, and everything she has is super cute. Her storefront's super cute, so you can check that out as well too. But as far as the other cream remover, the Lion Lash cream remover, you can get this from Amazon as well too. So like I said, all my throwaway products, yeah, Amazon is the goat. Okay, now let's get into some tweezers. Okay, but tweezers and lash mirrors. But to be honest, the only tweezers I really use are my actual own tweezers. So you can see I have my logo printed on them. Okay, so for tweezers, let me actually get my tweezers. Okay, so for tweezers, I really love to use my own brand of tweezers. I've been branding my own tweezers since, oh my god, it's probably been like 4 years. It's probably been a minute. It's been a minute. I honestly have not used anyone else's tweezers in a long time. So the tweezers that I live and use and like live by is my 90 degree volume tweezers. Okay, diamond grip, 90 degree, super thin on the base. I'm not a boot tweezer girl. Okay, honestly, I'm not. Every time I have boot tweezers, like even like these ones, I end up giving them away to students who are learning lashes with me because for some reason they like them more, and so I'm like, girl, just take them. I don't even use them. And then I use the curve tweezers as well too. This is for my isolation. Okay, so curve tweezers is to isolate the lashes. These, or you can also use these curved tweezers to pick up your classic lashes and place your classic lashes. I really do like to use the curved tweezer for pickup and placement as well too. So yeah, but these are the tweezers that I live by and have been using, and these are my own brand. Okay, so as far as other tweezer brands, the only other ones that I currently have in my lash tray right now is these Scream Queen edition tweezers, which are super cute, but I have to admit that I just did not like it. honestly, at me and my hand just didn't agree with these tweezers. These were also a PR gift from Eyelash Queen, so it was, you know, she gave me actually a whole cute little box. I don't even know if I have the box. I'm lying, I have the box. Okay, this is the box it came in. Super freaking cute. Like, it was the cutest thing ever. So this was before she did, this is before she changed her name to Lash Empire. But yeah, this was the box that the Scream tweezers came in. Super freaking cute. Other than that, the only tweezers that I have tried have been from Live Bay Lash, which I think they did a rebrand too. Everyone's rebranding everything around here, which so now I think it's called Sassy Lash, I think is what it's called, but originally it was Live Bay Lash. So that's the only other place that I've tried tweezers from is Live Bay Lash and Eyelash Queens. Other than that, I have branded my own tweezers for the past, like I said, 5 years. I've been doing lashes, so like the first couple years I used Live Bay tweezers. Actually, the first year I used like the brow tweezers, the little Sally Hansen tweezers with the little lady on them. I wish I had a pair on me right now. I don't. I used those when I first started for like a year, and then the year after that, that's whenever I learned like your tweezers really do matter. Like it really does matter when it comes to making good volume, when it comes to good application, your tweezers matter. So that's whenever I moved into the Live Bay Lash tweezers. And then after that, I went into some branding of my own, and then I did PR for Eyelash Queen. So she sent me tweezers and I worked with her tweezers. But honestly, the main thing when it comes to tweezers is you want to make sure that they feel comfortable in your hand. If your tweezers don't feel comfortable in your hand, they're hurting your hands, or they're constantly slipping, that's whenever you know you need a better pair of tweezers. So that's why I always tell my girls to get the diamond grip versus like this sort of style, because the diamond grip is what's going to actually hold in your fingers a lot better. Versus this style, it's easier for you to not slip, but it can kind of feel like you're like losing grip sometimes. So, and then as far as lash mirrors, yeah, you always want to make sure you have a lash mirror on you. I also brand my own lash mirrors just because I like to have my brand. I like to see my brand on my stuff. Obviously, I haven't branded like lashes or anything like that, but tweezers is like a really super important part of your lash service, and so that's why, and it was a lot easier to brand tweezers than it was to brand lashes, so that's why I branded my tweezers with my logo. Okay, so this box is my holy grail. Oh my gosh, as long as I have this box and some lashes and some glue, girl, I can make lash magic happen like anywhere. Okay, so these are all product review from my throwaway products. Like I said, I get everything from Amazon, so I hope that helps. You really don't have to overcomplicate it. Okay, this is my cute little lash mirror as well too. I got this lash mirror from Kay's Creations, has it right there. Kay's Creations. I got this on Instagram, I believe, because whenever I moved to Fort Worth, it was super cool because all of the lash artists over there are just super cute, and they're so sweet, and they're so nice, and they're so creative. I love, like, when I moved to Fort Worth and when I started meeting some of the lash techs over there, I was so like in awe because everyone had so much creativity and everyone was so different, and it just really was like, I like this vibe. So the girls were getting these mirrors, and I told my man I have to have one. So it was $75 for this mirror. It was the best $75 I ever spent. I absolutely love this mirror. It's so cute. When I hand it to my clients, they're always like, oh my god, it's so cute. You get the cute pictures with them and everything. Yeah, so I love this lash mirror. Okay, so now let's get into the real stuff. I know you're like, I want the real stuff. OMG girl, hi, I'm your biggest fan. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're so sweet. Are you here to learn lashes? Is that why you follow the channel, or do you like the motivation, business content? Let me know. But okay, let's get into the real stuff, because I know you're like, girl, I know where to get my throwaway products at. I want the real stuff, okay? Okay, we're gonna get into it. All right, what type of lash glue do you use? What type of bonder do you use? What type of lashes do you use? Let's get into it. Lash glue, Stacy Lash, okay? Stacy Lash glue. This one is extra strong evolution. I love Stacy Lash glue. I will never let nobody tell me different, especially because, like, you know, you always see the thing on TikTok and everything where it's like, don't use Amazon products. Amazon products are the worst. And da 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 da. I want you all to know that half the people who have their stuff branded are, it's the same product. It's just the name. And some girls may not like me for saying that to you, because they're all, bitch, don't ruin my brand. Oh shit, I'm not supposed to go, sorry. But it's the same thing, okay? It just goes based off of different glues, go based off of brands. Of course, there's different styles of glue, but for the most part, a lot of the same, like, just like the lashes, like when people get their lashes labeled, a lot of the times they're using the same lashes. Like, so for instance, let's say you have, which not always, okay, but, okay, so like you have lashes like T-Dance, and then you have lashes like D-Lash Architect, okay? So it's just the branding, okay? Now, I'm like contradicting myself, okay? But okay, because D-Lash Architect's lashes are a lot more, they're more expensive, and the quality is there, okay? It really is. But so is T-Dance. They're not as expensive, and the quality is there as well too, okay? So but okay, sorry, back to my lash glue. So this is the Stacy Lash Evolution. I've also used the clear lash, the clear glue from Stacy Lash. All of the Stacy Lash glues are chef's kiss. This bottle I think is about like 30 bucks. So it's fairly priced, because you can find a glue like this on the market for like $65-$50. And it really does come down to packaging and labeling and branding, and that's why they charge what they charge for the glue. But I've been using Stacy Lash glue religiously. I have never had any problems with it. And then I also do like the clear lash adhesive as well from Stacy Lash. It works wonders, and if your client is sensitive on her eyes, just switch to the clear lash glue. That's all you need, because a lot of times the clients are allergic to the black pigment in the glue. The color of the glue is what clients are allergic to. It's not the actual, it's not like an ingredient in the glue that they're allergic to. Most of the time it's actually just the color of the glue is what your clients are allergic to. So let me read this comment real quick. I literally love everything you do. Your vibes are so good. This is the best day ever. Thank you so much, girl. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. I'm so honored. I love whenever people say that, because I'm like, oh, I'm doing my job. That's all I'm supposed to do, is just uplift and motivate and help the girls with lashes. So I absolutely love that, girl. Thanks for joining in today. You are the bomb, and thanks for commenting. Real quick, scissors. Okay, scissors. These are from Amazon. Nothing crazy about them. I just use them to cut my lash tape, okay? But you do need a good pair of scissors. I use them just to cut my lash tape. That's literally it. That's all I do with them. I used to have clients be like, oh, not to cut the lashes. Like, no, we never cut the lashes. What the heck? Okay. Okay, so I'm using the Stacy Lash glue, and I'm also using the Stacy Lash Super Bonder, okay? So this is the Super Bonder. I love this Super Bonder. It has worked really, really good. I have used a couple other Super Bonders though, okay? So I have used Live Base Super Bonder. It worked great. I have used VI's Super Bonder. That worked great as well too. I have used D-Lash Architect's Super Bonder. Hers was amazing as well too. So you can't really go wrong. I've tried a bunch of different ones, but I do like the Stacy Lash. Now, does your Super Bonder and your glue need to be the same brand? No, it really doesn't, because I've used the Stacy Lash glue and used it with tons of different bonders, but I've also used the Stacy Lash glue and the Stacy Lash Super Bonder together, and I've had great outcome with that as well too. No retention issues. If your client, one of the main things I run into is clients like sometimes not being the biggest fan of their lashes and like pulling them out and then telling me like, oh, they fell out, and I'm like, girl, you pulled them out, but I'll fix them. So it's not like the lashes ever fall out, it's more so like they pull them out, because I have not had any clients complain about their lashes not lasting. And I've had clients who've been in my chair with me. I've been a lash artist for 7 going on 8 years, so I've had clients who have been with me for a super long time and they have not complained about their lashes falling out like that. So I know that whenever I take a new client in, I always just make sure to prep the lashes with lash shampoo really well, and then also seal the client in with my lash bonder. And you also have to make sure you're using enough glue as well too. That's a big thing I see. I've been a lash educator for the past, I think 4 years, and that's one of the biggest things I see is my students not using enough glue, either using not enough glue or too much glue. So, but as far as glue and super bonder go, this is the go-to. Okay, lash fan. This lash fan is a Sweetful from Amazon as well too. I love this lash fan. The power button's in the back and it has 3 modes. Okay, so you're gonna click it 1 time, and that's the first level. Gonna click it twice. It's the second level. Gonna click it 3 times. That's the third level. Okay. Love this fan, swear by it. Click it 4 times and it turns off. Okay, it also has a little portable charger in the back, and it comes with a charger, a little portable charger area in the back. It comes with the charger, you can charge it. This fan is on go, I promise you. If I charge this fan for maybe even like an hour, I feel like it's going to last for like a month. I kid you not. And I love that because as a lash artist, I'm constantly fanning out my clients. I'm constantly turning this fan on to the point where my clients are like, okay girl, golly, I'm good, like it's cold down here. Okay, so this lash fan is the go when it comes to drying out the lashes, drying out your super bonder, drying the lashes, because one thing is you do not want a whole bunch of excess moisture on the lashes, so you want to make sure you have a good lash fan. I have used a lot of different lash fans, but this one is my go-to. It's also one of the main, this is like, I put the same exact lash fan in all of my students' bags because this one is it. Okay, so lash fan. All right, let's see what else I got in my drawer. So I also have these cute little glue remover pads. I honestly, as much as I have needed these all of my lash career, I barely got some this past year, and it was because one of my students had asked for some, and I was like, okay, you know what, I need to finally get some. Now that I have it, it's the best thing ever, because when you are dispensing your glue, you are going to have, you know, where your glue kind of starts to like if you were to like shake up your glue and then the glue starts like spewing over. Oh my gosh, my glue bottle is a hot mess right now. And your glue starts spewing over, you're gonna want one of these to clean up your nozzle, because if you try using like tissue paper or anything like that, you're just gonna make your glue nozzle a mess and you're gonna frustrate yourself. So don't do that, okay? These are from Amazon. These are glue remover wipes, glue wipes for lash extensions. That's how you type it in, okay? But yes, okay, now lashes. Okay, let's get into it. And I have a couple of different lashes for us to look at, so I'm super excited. Brown lashes, color lashes, black lashes. Okay, sorry, I don't know why I'm doing too much. Color lashes, lash glitter. Okay, also from Amazon, glue nozzle, clean, fresh glue nozzles, and this little thing removes those hard glue nozzles, okay? Because let's be real, not all of us are perfect, and just like me, for example, look at my stuff. Oh, I think I gotta sneeze. No, it went away. Look at how ridiculous my glue nozzle looks right now. Okay, that's not cute at all. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to replace that. So that's what these little nozzles are for, in this little like bottle opener looking thing. Okay, let me show you how to do it. Ever since I got these products, my life has been so much better. Okay, so here's your little glue nozzle thing. Sorry, my nails are like ridiculous. Okay, glue nozzle thing. All right, you are going to pop this on, and you're just gonna kind of slide it in like that, okay? Okay, and then it's gonna pop off the old glue nozzle, okay? We don't like that. Okay, and now you have, be careful, okay? Be careful, your glue has a mind of its own sometimes. So now you're gonna just take this little nozzle and you're going to pop it in. Okay, and now you are good to go. Now you have a fresh, clean glue nozzle, so that way you don't have to have a bunch of all of the other stuff that was on there. Now be careful, because like, look, I already got glue on myself, and I'm wearing white. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so old glue nozzle out. Gonna go throw that away. I got glue all over myself. Okay. Okay, yeah, glue nozzle. So that's what these are from Amazon, okay? I'm giving you all the good stuff. This is my whole lash cart. This is my whole everything. Okay, so let's get into our lashes, okay? Color lashes. These are from Baba Lash. Baba Lash has really good color lashes. I have worked with them, love them, great pigment, and color lashes, they last. Like, they last on my clients. So color lashes, I've tried Baba Lash. I've also tried a lot of this brand called Emeta, and these are off Amazon. So, and they have like every color too as well. Evolution, I've used these. These are super cute. These are like a purplish sort of color. Oh my gosh, this is what I was super excited to share with you guys too. T-Dance has these new like anime sort of looking spikes. They are so freaking cute, and they're so easy to put on, and it like makes it like, it snatches the set. Like when I say like your lashes will be snatched, yes, these, yeah, super cute. Yeah, so these are like the anime sort of looking spikes from T-Dance, and I just got a mix tray, so this had sizes 8 through 15 in it, and I've already used, like, I'm like, oh, I need to order like sizes. I need to order 8s, 9s, 10s, 11s, 12s, because these are just like, I love them. I am absolutely loving them. Okay, so but yeah, going back into my lashes, T-Dance I have used for classic lashes. I use for volume lashes. These are 0.3 cc 17 long lashes, okay? And I've also used the brown lash collection. Brown lashes are still super in, and they're super cute. So color lashes you cannot go wrong with, okay? But yeah, these ones from T-Dance are beautiful, gorgeous. Love T-Dance. I love T-Dance. I have been, honestly, working with T-Dance for a minute. I was trying to think of the only other color lashes. Also, the Trish lashes. This, okay, so the blues are super cute in here, so is the grays, but they also have this like green. It kind of reminds me of like the Fun Dip sort of candy. So yeah, color lashes, can't go wrong with. Okay, I have also, okay, so let's show you. I was gonna finish off with the color lash series. Elon, this was a birthday, super cute packaging. This was a birthday style. I haven't used all of them, but I have tried a little bit of everything as far as color wise and glitters. Looks so cute. Okay, so you cannot go wrong with color lashes. You need some color and glitter lashes in your life, okay? Now these ones are pre-made, so you just pick them up and apply them, all right? But if you want to create your own, glitter lashes, you can, okay? And that is where you will find these Lashbox LA glitters. Okay, I have a bunch of different colors. These are just 2 of the ones that I pulled out, but these are super cute, okay? So this is Lash glitter, and this is how it looks. So when you dispense it, you'll just put a little bit on your palette. You'll put some glue on the lash, and I think I have a tutorial on my page on how to use the lash glitter, or I know I've showed you guys like how to work with lash glitter. These are super cute, okay? So if you want to have a little bit more creativity or flexibility with the glitter or with the look that you're trying to create, then these lash glitters are the way to go. All right, and I have a ton of them, like, I mean, not a ton, but I mean, I have a whole bunch of different glitters, and they're super cute to have. Yeah, gold and black, and I wish my nails weren't in the way, but yeah. Okay, so lash glitter. I love glitter. My man hates glitter, so yeah, we're in agreement about glitter around here. Okay, but moving on to I'm super excited to use these because these are red lashes. So I'm in the Lubbock, Texas area, and we are Texas Tech. So if you know, you know, but the girlies are fixing to be here for school, and everyone's been requesting red lashes. So I'm super excited to apply these. When I do, we will do a tutorial on that because too cute. All right, so what are the main lashes that you're using? Okay, so main lashes I'm using is D-Lash Architect. These have like 18 rows in them, super dark black, great application. The lashes look even better. Absolutely in love with these lashes. I've used them for years. Honestly, probably about like 2 years after I got into my lash journey, I started using her lashes, and I never needed to look anywhere else. Now, of course, I tried other lashes. I've tried the Live Bay lashes. I've tried the Elan Beauty. I've tried VIs. I've tried all of those. The main lashes that I like to work with is T-Dance and D-Lash Architect. These are my holy grail go-to, okay? So, D-Lash Architect, you can go on her Instagram. I don't do PR for no one. I'm just sharing with you how I do what I do. So today's your lucky day, okay? I'm just kidding. But in all honesty, it's hard to find people who talk about like good products and actually swear by them, and who aren't trying to sell. Like, I'm not trying to sell you my products. Like, I don't have any products like that to sell. So I'm honestly just giving you straight up like what's worked for me, what hasn't, okay? But honestly, a lot of stuff has been pretty good. If I didn't keep at it, if I didn't stick with it though, it just wasn't my favorite. But the D-Lash Architect I have used, like I said, after my first 2 years of being in the lash industry, I've been using these for like 5 years. This past year, I really kind of dove back into T-Dance lashes, only because my lash girl was out of stock. She didn't have the sizes and everything I needed. She didn't have the sizes and everything I needed, so that's whenever I had to find an alternative route. But I've used these. I've also used Eye Level Lab. Eye Level Lab is based out of Cali. They have really good supplies as well too. I really did like Eye Level Lab's products. I think whenever I first started in the industry, I wasn't as experienced with the lash products and supplies, so their supplies seemed a little intimidating to me at first. But now, being an experienced lash tech, I've gone back and ordered tons of supplies from them because it's a really good quality product. So I really do like the Eye Level Lab as well too. But D-Lash Architect has been the holy grail. I have been on that girl's just took all my money. I probably could have already invested in a brand myself by now, but that takes a lot of work. And so pretty much what you're paying for when you are paying the girls, you know, $18 for their lash tray, it's because they did the work and the lashes work. So that's what we're doing here. All right. The other lash brand I have used is Stacy Lash. These ones are 0.3 C curl, and packaging is okay, regular, nothing super crazy. They work great. I love the lashes. These are new. These were newer. Stacy Lash actually didn't have, like, they did have, you know, the lash products, but these are new. These have been new. These are one of their newer products, as well as with their bonder. So definitely I love these. Super dark look, and the look on these is great, honestly. So Stacy Lash. All right, next one is Fabulash Artistry Studio. So I found this brand on, oh, new comment, the skin is skinning. Thanks, girl. I've been doing that ice roller every single morning. So if you know off Amazon, like, it's like a little container you fill, and then you put it in the freezer. And girl, in the morning when you take a shower, you just rub that little ice all over your face, and it makes you look like refreshed and glowing. I never want to do it because it's always super cold, and my man's like, did you ice your face? So thanks, I'm gonna have to tell him I got a compliment on my skin. Okay, but back into it. This is Fabulash Artistry. I found this brand off of TikTok. This girl posted her work, and her work she gets like 13 point something K likes every single time she posts, which her videos are super satisfying. So if you are on TikTok, go to Fabulash Artistry, and these are a 0.03 cc curl. So these ones had 18 rows as well too, so they've lasted me for a little bit. 18 row lash trays, okay, they may be a little bit more expensive, but the product and the quality usually is there, and they last longer versus you doing, you know, let's say you do the Tea Dance Cashmere lashes, and I believe it's 12 rows. I'm really not too sure. I went through all of these, okay? But like kind of similar packaging. But these ones had a little bit more of a darker finish to them. So I do personally like a darker lash finish. My clients do too, unless I have a client who is requesting like not as much of a dark lash. I usually will use my Tea Dance because they're not super dark, like to where it's overpowering. My Tea Dance, if my clients want a lighter lash look, I'll use the Tea Dance or the Stacy Lash lashes. But if my clients want a dark look, then I'm definitely going for my D-Lash Architect or my Fabulash lashes, okay? So, yeah, these are the lashes that I have used and worked with. And product review, like, honestly, if I had to give everybody a little bit of something, it'd be like, well, what do you rate it based on a 10 out of 10? All those products that I'm showing you are 10s for me. I have been a lash artist for the past 7 going on 8 years, so I care about quality, I care about consistency in my work, and I care about giving really great lashes. So in order for me to do that, I have to use really good supplies, because if I'm not using super good supplies, you're going to have clients who are complaining. You're going to have clients who want their money back. You're going to have clients who are not, you know, like, they're not as happy with the work that you're giving. And so you want to make sure that you are using good products as a lash artist, because if you're not, then this is where problems come in. When I first started, I was using, there's a brand on Amazon called Emily's Store Lashes. Those lashes, they're cheap. They're on the cheaper side. I think it's like 10 or 12 bucks, which not even, I think they like up their prices, because when I first started, their lash trays were like $10, like $8-10, which I was like, oh my gosh, you know, that's cheap. But they also felt really cheap, and they looked really cheap, and then my clients would tell me they felt really cheap. So that's whenever I was like, okay, you have to listen to your clients. If your clients are telling you that, whatever your clients are telling you, take it into account, listen to it, and then make sure that you fix it, because your clients are the ones who are paying you. So if you don't listen to what your clients are wanting and what they're telling you is happening, then you're going to lose a lot more clients that way as well too. Okay, so you started a lash business, or you are a lash tech. Yes, I'm a lash artist. I always say lash artist instead of lash tech. Lash tech sounds so technical, whereas lash artist is like, I'm an artist, I create art. And that's how I feel with lashes. Like, I create art. I'm not just a regular lash tech where girls come in and say, oh, hey, I want, you know, this look. I'm like, no, we're going to customize the look. We're going to create an elegant look, and we're going to have a good experience. So, but yes, I am a lash artist, and I do have a lash business, and I've been in the industry for 7 going on 8 years, all off of lashes, girl. So many girls are out here doing hair and nails and skin and lashes and trying to do any and everything, and that's not how you grow. You need to have a specialty skill that you work on in order for you to actually grow in what it is that you're wanting to do. So yes, lash artist. I have a lash business, and I specialize in lash extensions and lash extension education as well too. But okay, I was trying to think of what other products that we need. As far as the lash shampoo, I've also been using this rose whipped lash shampoo from Fabulash Artistry. So this is the one I've been using. And if I'm not using this one, then I'm just using my regular foam shampoo. So nothing crazy. My regular foam shampoo, I got So the lash shampoo that I have used is from Secrets. I think it's Secrets ID. Okay, this bottle lasts for a minute. So this is what I use to make my lash bath kits. 10 out of 10 recommend. If you're a lash artist, if you're a lash artist and you have to make lash shampoo bottles instead of sending your clients elsewhere or having them buy from somewhere else, just use a little bit of this concentrate, fill up the rest with distilled water, and you are good to go. So I use this for my lash shampoo when I'm not using that whipped cream one. But I love that whipped cream remover. It's super cute and it's fun to use. And then to clean your tools, of course, you always are gonna need some barbicide. I got this barbicide from Amazon as well too. Amazon, girl, if you're a lash artist and you're not friends with Amazon, I don't know what you're doing. Okay? But barbicide, you're gonna wanna use this to clean your lash tools after every single client, okay? After every single client, you should be washing your lash After every single client, you should be washing your lash tweezers with hot soap and water and then dropping them into your barbicide back there, okay? So but okay, other than that, that is all I have for our product review today. I was trying to think if there was something else, but that's it. I showed you guys everything I have in my product supply. Oh, I wanted to show y'all these real quick. This was Eyelash Queens. I already used all of them. I think there's like one, there's a 20 millimeter sitting in there still. But this is Eyelash Queens. I used her lashes as well too. Super dark finish, super cute, super dark finish. So and I love the packaging as well too. Super cute. It said cashmere, super cute packaging. So I love that. Absolutely love cute packaging. I do have some of the D-Lash Architect. These are brown lashes, but these are 16s and 17s, and I have not used them because all of my girls who get brown lashes, they only do the shorter sizes, so I still have that in there. Yeah, I showed you guys everything I have in my lash tray. Yeah, that is everything. Mannequins, like I said, mannequins from Amazon as well too. I I'm going to start being a lot more intentional with my YouTube. I don't know why. I'm like, every time I say I'm going to post a video this week, I don't. But honestly, this morning I was supposed to have a mega volume full set, and then she no-showed me. So I was like, you know what? I got ready this morning. I'm going to use this readiness. And so that's why I hopped on YouTube and we did a product review. So I hope that this product review was helpful. I hope it gave you a little bit of clarity on some products, what you should try, maybe some things that you should avoid. But as always, if you have any questions at all, please drop a comment. Let me know what's going on. I love to help out, especially when it comes to lashes, lash business, mindset, all of the things. Also, girl, if you are still on here, make sure and head to my Instagram and follow me on there so we can get more connected. I had 2 girls from YouTube yesterday follow me on my Instagram, and I, sent them a DM and said, hey girl, what's up? How are you? And they're like, oh girl, I'm on YouTube. I watch you on YouTube, and I finally followed you on Instagram. So I love it. I love connecting with you ladies, especially if I can help you out with anything. I love doing that. So you ladies have a good rest of your Thursday. I hope the product review was helpful. And as always, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Other than that, I will see you guys later. Okay, bye.